Hi, my name is Iman Rashad, and today I'm going to be reviewing an animation television show that's from Japan. It's called Attack on Titan, at least that's the Americanized version of it. I was originally put on to this anime by my friend. His name is Marcus Johnson. He also goes to Full Sail. He's an RA. And I usually watch anything he refers to me because we'll come up with something, we'll see something and show each other that we think is great because we know each other live based off of knowing each other for close to 10 years now. So I checked it out, and this is going to be a review of what I really think of it after having watched several episodes, actually probably around 15 by now. And my major criteria that I'm looking for when I'm going to at least rate something, even if I'm not making a review that other people are going to see when I'm reviewing it myself, is the story. What is the story about? The setting? Has anything original or grasping about it that I really like? Another thing would be the visuals and the animation. How do the visuals look? How are the characters drawn? Do I like the drawing style? Do I like the art? Is it smooth animation? Is it dynamic, good movement? Is it limited animation, kind of crap? I'm really a connoisseur, especially being a computer animation degree. I really have an eye for it, and I can pick out bad animation, and it kind of makes me not like something, even if it's good otherwise. I can really subtract from it. Another thing I would be rating is the characters, and do I feel like a lot of animation, I feel like the characters are very cliche because they have a somewhat different archetype system in Japan than America, and sometimes it can be kind of plain, and it can fall into very stereotypical type of characters. And I'm also going to be rating it on originality. So this is what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be doing not a critique, but a rating of this animation show, and why I think any fan of animation, not just anime, but animation period, should definitely check it out because it's worth a watch. The story of Attack on Titan is about a character named Eren Yeager, and the people that surround him, his friends and family. And the anime is set in more of a, I would say maybe you could probably say steampunkish, or it's got like a 1600s type of feel. There's no modern technology. They use cannons and live in like castles, kind of like a regal castle feel to it. And the whole storyline plot is that humanity is at the brink of extinction. There's very few people left. There are still in the tens of thousands, but nowhere near billions, and they're all living inside giant walls they build around cities, separate sets of giant walls they build around their cities to protect them from a creature that they have no idea where they ever came from or why they are after them, but they're called Titans. They're creatures that look very human but have no actual gender specific parts to them. They all look just almost like dolls, but they're like much larger than people, and they hunt and consume people, and they're pretty much bringing humans to the brink of extinction. Eren and his friends start to show out very young, and then after a tragedy from Titans breaking into the wall and people being killed, including people close to the main characters, they are later shown joining the fight, joining the army to try to combat the Titans, which are pretty much like mindless killing machines that are out to just kill the people. So I feel like the story is pretty unique as far as I've seen in anime, and it gets really deep and really lots of action, and as far as ratings, I would probably give this story a 9 out of 10. As far as the visuals in Attack on Titan are concerned, I would probably say it has some of the best, if not the best, visuals I've seen in a TV show animation. It's stellar. It's almost like on a movie level, movie budget level. The quality of the animation, the art, the compositing, even the mixing of 3D CG assets and traditional animation. It's just wonderful. The animation's fast, fluid, action packed. It's one of the best animes as far as the visuals and animation is concerned that I've seen in a while, which should be expected from Production IG. After shows like Ghost in the Shell, Shammer Champloo, it's very, very top notch as far as the visuals and animation. When rating the characters in Attack on Titan, I feel like the character is very important in an animation or anything. The characters, the build up, the backstory, and I feel like the characters are very, very good, and they're not so cliche like a lot of animes I've seen. In some ways, they actually flip the cliches around, where a lot of times the main character is Mr. Perfect and he's so strong and powerful. And in Attack on Titan, the main character is not even close to one of the strongest in the show. Yet what makes him so likable is he's the bravest of anyone. Like, he's the only person doesn't even seem to be afraid to be killed by the Titans. He's so foolhardy in his want for destroying the Titans. His bravery and it's just phenomenal, is what makes him such a great character. The only thing I would say about Attack on Titan's characters is that it's kind of a whole lot of characters, and it can kind of get confusing as far as a first watch when they're introducing so many characters and people actually die. A lot of people die, and then there's more characters. It gets crazy. But other than that, I would probably rate the characters like an 8. It could be better with them having so much clutter, having a lot of characters, but I feel it's pretty good. The originality is another thing I like to have, at least some. I feel like no media can truly have 100% originality, but I hate things that are very cliched. And I feel like in this anime, it's a breath of fresh air, because I feel like lately a lot of animes would be very cliche and just stale and do the same thing. And I feel like the story is so fresh and not 100% original, but it's new and something that's not done a lot. And even the art style is not so typical anime. It has more of a graphic style to it, more of a manga style, and I feel like the originality is pretty high in this one. I give it a 9 on my 1 to 10 scale as far as originality is concerned. Well, I try not to give away too many spoilers in it. I just wanted to pretty much give my opinion on what I thought and how I think it's brilliant. It's really one of the best animations out there, and I feel like it's really setting a mark for what a lot of people should aim for as far as animation in general, the originality, it's very groundbreaking to me. I feel the art quality, everything's just so solid in it. Well, it just has a few negatives as far as filler episodes and recap episodes, which I hate. But overall, I give it a 9, the entire series that I've seen so far, and definitely recommend it to anyone who's a fan of animation at all. Even if you're like, I don't like anime, it doesn't really matter. It's great animation, story, the characters is really good, and definitely worth watching. Anyone who even remotely likes animation, even if you don't, you might become a fan just because of the show. It's that good.